Thursday that said my video quality was good, that it's starting, the judging is starting, and we'll be notified in a couple of weeks. So as soon as I know, I'll invite everybody.
We're enjoying food. I'm not telling you to stop that, because there's still more food out there, so please eat up. But I do want to do a couple of things before we do our last session of the day, and that is we have two people who would like to present some things to us today. Our first speaker will be Karen Lund from the National Speakers Association. She's going to share some information with us. And then we have the treat of having our international speech contestant, who we won't know whether he's going to the semifinals yet or not until sometime in July, but obviously before August, and he wants to get some feedback. So we are going to kick this off by giving a warm Toastmasters welcome, because we know how to do that. You can go get food, I promise, to Karen Lund.
Thank you so much. Charlie and I were just talking, and this is probably the third meeting that we've attended, and you've made us feel welcome every time we've come. And it's not all organizations that you walk into and feel immediately comfortable. Maybe it's the topic of speaking that we do effortlessly sometimes, but I just wanted to say how special that is, and we try to make your Toastmasters who visit our chapter feel welcome as well as our guests. So I wanted to reach out and tell you that, because you all know one another, and you may not recognize how special that is when you make people feel welcome that are newer to the group. Charlie's joined some chapters now, so he's getting to know more and more people. Anyway, NSA's mission is in empowering professional speakers to thrive and influence. And not only do our members want to perfect the craft of speaking, but they also want to do this on a professional basis and be paid. And so that's the difference between our organizations. And what we're looking for in terms of members are aspiring speakers, trainers, and consultants, people that are thinking about a subject that they have a passion about, and they're thinking about trying to turn that passion and that knowledge and that business acumen into a professional career. We also welcome experienced speakers, and experienced speakers come back because we have programs that offer them an opportunity to not only hone their crafting, their speaking, and their crafting of their speaking, but also help them learn the business of speaking. We are also looking at authors. I've had people approach me when they know that I've written a book, and they say, I have a book I want to write. How many people here have a book that they want to write, or that they're thinking about? See, there you go. And I ask them, well, how are you going to market the book? Are you going to speak about it? You know, and there's a blank face, because they haven't gotten that far. They're so excited about the topic of writing a book, they haven't figured out how they're going to market it. And without that plan, that book is going to sit on a shelf, and no book deserves to sit on a shelf and not be read. So I look at the business people as well. You develop skills over your career. And all of a sudden you realize, I want to take those skills and I want to go on the road, I want to share those skills with other people. So that's an audience. And it said when you want to do something, you begin to surround yourself with the people that are doing that in order to be successful. And that's what we're doing. The Pittsburgh chapter has 8 meetings a year, and September through November, and then January through May. And this year, we have different career paths or leadership paths. I don't know all the definitions, so I was looking at the program. We have those in NSA as well. So we have certified professional speakers that you need to prove that you have been paid for 250 presentations over a period of time. We have a CPAE designation, which is only a Hall of Famer in our organization has to recommend you for the CPAE, and it doesn't mean that you will be, that process will be approved. And then we have our Hallmark, or no, I say Hallmark Hall of Famers, but our Hall of Fame speakers, and they're at the very, very top echelon. This year, for our September, October, November program, we have 3 Hall of Mark speakers in NSA coming to Pittsburgh. In September, we have Mark LeBlanc, and I was talking to Sam earlier. He said he's heard him speak. I heard him speak for the first time in the fall. And Mark LeBlanc would be here. He would be in a coat and tie. He would be very quiet. He would be smiling. And you might not even notice him until he started to speak. He said his best speech was in 2014, and it launched his whole career. And he's going to talk about the business of speaking in September, on September 7th. October 5th, which is your anniversary, your big celebration of 100 years, we're inviting you to that meeting particularly because we're going to have Patricia Fripp, who is well known in Toastmasters. She joined Toastmasters in 1976 and has been on your international platform many times to speak. And she prepared a video. She's so excited about coming and talking to both of our organizations that she prepared a video even. She was that excited. So we're going to have her come and speak, and again, we'd like to invite you to come with us. It's going to be at the Indigo Hotel right off of 376, very easy to get to. And it will probably be sold out. We're opening it up to 100 people, and it's going to be exciting. And she's going to do 2 sessions. She's going to do a mini coaching session, which is her second session. So you can come with the first 2 or 3 sentences of a presentation that you have, and she'll critique that for you. So that'll be really exciting. She's going to bring some books, and she's going to do some signings, and it's just going to be all about Patricia. And as I said, she's 4'11", but she fills up a room. And on November 16th, we have Ross Bernstein, and he's going to talk about how he books 100 gigs a year. That's a lot of speaking. And so we've got a real balance between the craft of speaking and the craft of building a business around speaking. So we're really excited. We invite you to come. We've got brochures over there about the meeting in October, and we have our whole calendar of events that you're welcome to come to as well. Just register on our website. But we're really looking at actually welcoming you on your 100th anniversary in October. So with that, I'd like to thank you again for giving us the opportunity to be here today. Thank you for being so welcoming. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the fall. Thank you.